Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Raikar, and in this video we will talk about the different types of battlefields and how they affect Talysmon battles. So, without further ado, let's start! Each place comes with its plethora of different fields in which Talysmon can battle on, and their characteristics can impact Talysmon battles on many ways, either powering up moves of certain energies, giving them or improving their secondary effects, or even allowing certain Talysmon to move faster. So let's give a look to some of the existing battlefields, and let's start with a simple one, the forest field. This field is composed of a grassy terrain, trees in every direction and some rocks scattered across it. On this field, plant moves are stronger and Talysmon that benefit from Tal extractors due to being able to swing between them can swing from tree to tree, getting a speed boost. Then we have the swamp field. This field is basically a very humified version of the forest field, not only powering up plant moves, but water moves as well, while also nerfing fiery moves. And like the forest field, it has many trees, meaning that the Talysmon that can swing between Tal extractors receive a speed boost. Then next we have the desert field. The desert field is a peculiar one, due to its drastic temperature change between day and night. At all times, the desert powers up earth moves that are sand themed, but at day it also boosts the power of fiery and magmatic moves, and nerfs the power of water and frost moves, while at night it boosts the power of frost moves and lowers the power of fiery moves. Next, let's talk about the mountain field. This field consists of mountainous rocky terrain at high altitudes and boosts the power of earth and wind energetic moves. This field also has a variant, the Snowy Mountain field, which powers up earth, wind and frost energetic moves as well. Then we have the open field, a simple field with grassy terrain and lots of open space that boosts the power of plant moves and nothing else. Which leads us to the next field, the lake field. This field is basically an open field with a lake in it, which allows Talysmon that are faster on water than they are on land to move faster. And like in the open and forest fields, plant moves are also boosted. Then there's also the in-lake field. If you decide to have a battle in the middle of the lake, then all land Talysmon will have their speed halved, while Talysmon that are naturally faster on water will have it doubled. Not only that, but fiery and magmatic moves will have their power decreased due to the Talysmon using them having their bodies in water, making it difficult to generate the necessary heat to use them properly. But if the Talysmon in question is not in the water due to it, for example, being flying or levitating, then those moves will not be affected. Talysmon in the water cannot be burned, water moves are boosted, and the electric moves affect all Talysmon touching the water. Next, let's talk about the beach field. Part sand and part seawater with some sea cells across the sand, this field enhances both water moves and earth moves that are sand themed. And like it happens in the lake field, Talysmon that are faster on water will also have a speed boost due to the possibility of swimming instead of being on land. Now let's cover the snowy field. An open area, mostly covered in snow, this field enhances the power of frost moves and decreases the power of sonic moves, due to snow being a good sound absorber material. Next let's cover the volcanic field. This field is extremely harsh, with lava pools and rivers scattered across it, toxic volcanic gases that occasionally burst from fissures on the ground, and of course the extreme heat. This field powers up earth, fiery and magmatic moves, while also lowering the effectiveness of frost, water and plant energetic moves. The toxic gases also occasionally damage all Talysmon that do not have toxic resistance or immunity, with every turn having a chance of a toxic volcanic gas burst to happen, while also providing healing to fiery and magmatic Talysmon due to the extreme heat. Now let's talk about cave fields. There's 4 types of cave fields: regular cave field, crystal cave field, ice cave field, and volcanic cave field. The regular cave field is a cave with a somewhat dark atmosphere that boosts the power of earth, sonic and shadow moves, while also lowering the power of light and wind moves. Moves that affect the air, like toxic gas, also last longer due to closed environments like caves not having a good airflow. The crystal cave field consists of a cave full of crystals of different colors. This field boosts the power of earth, sonic, crystal, light, psychic, spiritual and magic moves, while powering down shadow and wind moves. The aura of the crystals present in these caves also heals status conditions, depending on the types of crystals in question, with most of them also healing stamina and some of them even healing HP. The ice cave field consists of a cave that is entirely made of ice instead of rock. These caves are extremely cold and power up frost and sonic moves, while lowering the power of wind energetic moves. Besides that, these caves, like most extremely cold fields, also provide consistent healing to Frost Energy Talismon, healing them for a 1/16 of their total HP per turn. Now for the last of the cave fields, we have the volcanic cave field. Like all the volcanic fields, this field is extremely harsh, with lava scattered across it, and the low airflow of this making it even harsher due to the concentration of accumulated toxic volcanic gases and the extreme heat. This field powers up earth, fiery, magmatic, sonic and toxic moves, while lowering the effectiveness of frost, water, wind and plant energetic moves. The toxic gases also damage all talismans that do not have toxic resistance or immunity each turn, while providing healing to toxic energy talisman, and the extreme heat provides the same amount of healing to fiery and magmatic talisman as well. And to finish the battlefields list, we now have to talk about the man-made arenas. These arenas can have all sorts of shapes and elements, meaning that they can take and mix all sorts of characteristics from all the other battlefields. So let's just use a super basic flat one as an example to represent all of them. A basic man-made arena would be neutral in pretty much every aspect, not boosting or nerfing any energetic moves. Just a plain field that could be modified into having all sorts of characteristics and different effects on different types of energies. And that's all for the battlefields. Now let's talk about field additives. What are field additives? Field additives are background elements that can be added to the battlefield by performing certain moves in sequence or that are naturally there for story-driven reasons. For example, if there's a rainbow on the field, light and magic moves will be enhanced, doing more damage and having a boost of their secondary effects. Rainbows can be added to the battlefield in many ways, either by using a light energy move that spawns one, or by having one spawn naturally, which can happen if the weather is rainy and then changes to sunny. Other examples of field additives are electric machines. If electric machinery is present on the field either for story-driven reasons or other motive, then electric moves will be enhanced. Fire. When moves of certain energies like fiery and electric are used on certain fields like the forest or lake fields, the field can catch fire, nullifying the boost that plant energy moves receive while powering fiery and magmatic moves due to the heat of the environment. Crystals. If crystals are thrown and scattered across the battlefield, then crystal, light, psychic, spiritual and magic moves will all be enhanced. And there would be an item called pocket crystals, which consists in a bag full of crystals of many types that the player can use to scatter crystals across any compatible battlefields. An example of a not compatible field would be the in-lake field, as the pocket crystals need solid ground to be scattered across, and that field does not have it. Similar to rainbows, if there's an aurora borealis on the field, which can only be added to frost-related battlefields, either by happening naturally or by being added by a special frost move, then not only are frost moves enhanced even further, but frost talisman also receive a boost to their special and physical defenses as well. I have some other fields and field additives planned for Talysmon, but I don't want to spoil everything just now. So for now that will be it. What do you think? Don't forget to leave a like and to comment if there's any feedback that you would like to give. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing as it helps the channel grow a lot. Share this video with a friend if you know any that would be interested in this type of content. Don't forget to follow me on my other social medias, especially on Instagram, where I post most Talysmon related content, like all the Talysmon, characters and world building illustrations. And that's it! As always, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!